Dr. Carrillo, this is Special Agent Angela King. My name is Daryl Holcomb. Thank you for agreeing to meet with us. I know this is a difficult time for you. For the whole team. Tess Carrillo eyed them across the table, attempting to gauge the situation, not sure if she was under suspicion or if being interrogated by the NSA was standard procedure after these types of events. 2 weeks had passed, but it was all still a hazy web. Her perception of reality was now a recursive mirror, everything distorted. The room was small, windowless. Overly bright fluorescence buzzed above. Her skin felt slightly irradiated. Holcomb was a sturdy-looking athletic type, early 40s, the guy in every commercial for over-exercised tendons and joints, or maybe beard trimmers. King was a no-nonsense blonde with hot nerd glasses. Pretty, studious-looking, kind, clear blue eyes. They looked compatible, like they were paired based on genetics by an online DNA dating site. Of course, Tess said. I want to do anything I can to help. She craved a cigarette, but she had never smoked. Full disclosure, Holcomb said. This interview is being recorded. He glanced up at a tiny camera in an upper corner of the room. Are you good with that? Am I good with that? Do I need a lawyer? Yes. The woman spoke for the first time. Dr. Carrillo, may I call you Tess? Yes. Tess, could you start by telling us the first thing you remember about Wednesday, February 5th, the day of the event? A mild scent of upscale hygiene products wafted through the room, as if the flickering of the lights stimulated their molecules to a low simmer. I got up at 4 a.m. and went to the park to run. Just like every other day. It's my regular routine. I arrived at the NASA main facility by around 6:30 and was sitting at my workstation in the control room a few minutes later. She left out the hangover part. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at that point? Agent Holcomb asked. Any strange behavior, or possibly new faces? Anyone you didn't recognize? No, nothing really worth mentioning. She hesitated momentarily. It seemed like just another day. Natalie? According to the log, Agent King said, there had been a number of mechanical glitches with the Essex leading up to the event, particularly with the environmental control system. Can you confirm that? Yes, minor things, but the frequency with which they were occurring was concerning. And you and Ryan Quinn? You were in a relationship, is that correct? Agent King asked. Tess bristled. The statement and everything it implied, so alien on so many levels. Were, past tense. How can this all be real? She placed her elbows on the table, rested her head in her hands, and whispered, Yes. And you were the lead for the development of Virgil's software, the onboard computer controlling the Essex, also the gatekeeper for any software modifications. Yes. Do I need a lawyer? Tess, as you probably know, we have several videos of the control room from that day, as well as the live transmission from the Essex. Do you think you could watch the videos? Help walk us through it? I realize it will be difficult, but any insights we can glean may help us find who is responsible for this. Tess froze, trying to hide the horror she felt at the prospect of watching it all again, even though the whole thing repeated constantly in her mind. The heavy medication wasn't working as intended. It wouldn't help. I suppose I can try, but I'm just not sure. We can stop at any time, Holcomb said. Pause, take breaks, end the process if it's too much. I promise. Pause? Breaks? I don't think there are breaks in hell.